Fox Business has some major news coming out of Korea-based Samsung. You know them for television sets and phones. Well, guess what? You better know them for washing machines. Why? This washing machine that we're showing you right now, it really represents much more. We have Samsung telling us that 500 people have been hired, with about 1,000 employees expected to be hired in 2020 in South Carolina at the Newberry plant that used to house Caterpillar, but Caterpillar had to shut it down because they were downsizing. Well, guess what? Samsung has also now overtaken all other manufacturers here in the U.S. It is the most popular washing machine maker here in this country. And Friday, at that new plant, the washing machine, the first one, will start rolling off. Again, they're going to double that job number. It's unbelievable that this is a Korean company that is hiring thousands and thousands of people, not just in washing machines, but elsewhere in high electronics, which matters so much here at CES 2018. Let me just say that Tim Baxter is the man in charge of that. He is the CEO of Samsung North America, and I talked to him about the opening of this plant, but also about Samsung phones and whether they're pulling the same goofy nonsense that Apple's been accused of, slowing down the phone batteries. But here's Tim Baxter of Samsung. What should people interpret from the fact that you're going to hire 500 people in South Carolina? As a Korean company, you're creating jobs in the U.S.
Yeah, well, Samsung's got a long history in the U.S., right? We have 20,000 employees in the United States, and our home appliance business is the fastest growing business we have. We've achieved #1 brand share in that, and a part of that is now we're going to be opening up a facility that makes washing machines in Newberry, South Carolina. We've already hired 500 employees, and this Friday, the first production will be coming off of the line. We expect that to grow to about 1,000 employees by 2020.
This was a dark, closed up, shuttered Caterpillar factory, and you guys have given new life to it. It's amazing that it's a Korean company that's done this.
Well, you know, if you look at what we've invested in Austin, in the semiconductor, we've invested $17 billion to create a state-of-the-art facility in the semiconductor space. So we've done that before here in the U.S., and we're continuing to do that.
What's that first moment going to be like when Friday, the washing machine, #1, comes off the assembly line?
It's exciting. I'm going to be there. We're going to have a ribbon cutting. And what's more important, or equally important, is it was only 6 months ago that we announced we were opening this facility. 6 months later, we have put injected molding, we have presses in there, we're bending metal. This is a facility that is going to be state-of-the-art. And the other thing is we've partnered with Clemson University, University of South Carolina, to create, in fact, an R&D innovation hub for all of our appliances in the U.S. So it's an exciting statement.
Well, you know, there's so much question in this new administration as we walk over and look at what is always the most crowded booth at Samsung. It is something that people talk about, that on the one hand, you guys are creating jobs here in the U.S., hand over fist, and yet there's question about Korean trade with the U.S. President Trump has been very concerned that it ends up being unfair. The trade deficit with Korea has only grown larger. How do you square with that? How do you get that message out that you guys are actually doing so much at this point?
Well, you know,
here in the U.S.
You know, what we focus on more than anything else is creating demand, creating jobs, and creating new experiences for consumers. And that's something we're really excited about.
Well, what is this? Here, this is a phone, obviously. Tell me about this one.
So what we're actually doing here at the show is showing how all of our devices work together. So do you know what Samsung sells? Over 400 million connected devices a year. What we're spending time doing, and this is a great showcase, is how do we connect those devices together in a more seamless way using a single cloud, a single application, and in fact Bixby to communicate that. So that's a big statement of what we're doing.
It absolutely is. I have to ask you about this situation developed last week with the meltdown, chip flaw, Intel, AMD, and ARM Holdings chip architecture. How is Samsung affected? Because today the news is that Microsoft says the patch that's supposed to fix this flaw is slowing down some PCs and they don't like it.
Yeah, and for us, PCs is not a big part of Samsung's business.
Phones are.
Yes, and we work closely with Google, and we feel very confident about where we are with that. I think this whole situation has everybody working very closely with its partners to ensure that we're on the right path on this, and we feel confident about that.
Apple got some terrible iPhone press when it has been revealed that they have intentionally been slowing down their batteries in their phones on the older models, sort of forcing obsolescence and forcing people to have to buy new phones, even if they like their old one, their iPhone 6. Is Samsung doing that?
No.
Do you guys do that?
No. We are very confident in what we are doing. Our strategy is, I believe, different, and we feel good about where we are on that. We're giving consumers choices. We want to maintain, and of course we want to move people to the new devices, but we do it with a marketing and with new technology and new solutions that we bring into those new products that give consumers a reason to step up.
Yeah, so let me just be clear. That's not a game that Samsung would be interested in playing.
No, not at all.
What's the most exciting part of CES 2018 for you?
I think it's the connectivity of these devices, not only these nearly 500 million devices, but we're also now connecting all those devices to our SmartThings platform. SmartThings has over 40 brands of the leaders of connected devices. We're now combining our 500 million devices with all of those devices with one app, one cloud, and using Bixby as the new user interface.
You run Samsung North America now. Do you sense a difference in the business climate under President Trump versus the last 8 years, 15 years?
I think every time that there's an administration change, there are changes in the processes, and this is surely one of those. But we're focused on delivering consumers solutions, delivering the technology, starting up these new manufacturing facilities, and really working to create demand in exciting ways.
Good to see you, Tim.
Same.
Tim Baxter, Samsung North America.
Great to see you.
Thank you so much.